Hey guys, happy Thursday. Always have wet hair. I feel like every time I do a live video, I have wet hair. Someday I'm gonna do my hair for you guys. But we were up and at 'em super early. I'm already showered, ready to go. So I figured I'd do a quick live video to tell you guys about the Master Your Macros Challenge, which is starting on January 7th. I'm actually headed into the city today. I have Entivio. So after this, gonna drop Quinn off and drive into the city. But yeah, wanted to tell you guys about the Master Your Macros Challenge. I've got a few questions over the last few weeks, so I just figured if people were asking, you guys might have the same questions. So the Master Your Macros Challenge starts on January 7th. There are two options. There's a 4-week option and an 8-week option, and you'll work with a coach one-on-one to learn all about macros and just figure out how they work for your lifestyle. So we'll give you a macro prescription for workout days and rest days, and it's individual to you, your activity level, your workouts, your body type, your lifestyle, your occupation. We take a lot of things into consideration, and really at the end of the day, it's a calculator that we use to come up with these numbers, but you'll be working with a coach back and forth to figure out what ratio really works for you. So, you know, upping your carbs if your workouts feel like crap, or if you're not sleeping well, or there's a lot of factors that go into finding that right number for you. But one of the questions related to that is, what's the difference between this challenge and my usual coaching and macro plans? And really, not much. Just we're all starting on January 7th, so it's going to be more of a group challenge. If you want to start on January 1st, I actually had somebody just emailed me the other day and she wants to start on January 1st. That's totally fine if you want to start then, but having a group to do it together with is like super motivating. I'm actually going to join in on the fun, but just having that support. So we're all starting on the same day. So really that's the only difference. You still get, 4 weeks or 8 weeks depending on your goal. Working with a coach, your macros, you get recipes every week, and then you'll have the support of an online group. So we have a private Facebook group where you can ask questions, get motivation, support, all that good stuff. So let me go through my questions. I got a question about if you're vegetarian, if you could participate. And for sure, macros work for anybody. I mean, vegan, vegetarian, paleo, gluten-free, the whole bit. Macros works for everyone. It's just a type of, I don't want to compare, well, I guess it's a little bit like that. So if you've ever done calorie counting or Weight Watchers points, it's very similar. You're counting something. So instead of counting points or calories, you're counting macronutrients. So protein, Quinn's yelling from the living room that he wants more water. So either he's gonna come in and get water, or I'm gonna have to go in there. He just stopped. But you're counting grams of protein, carbs, and fat. So it's just a more balanced way to keep track of your diet. And really, I think it makes you more aware of your food choices. It gives you some of that like food freedom, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm all about the carrots and the cake. I mean, 11 years now I've been preaching that, and I love healthy food, but I love not so healthy food. So macros are a great way for you to have all the stuff you love while eating healthy most of the time. So another question. So somebody asked if they travel a lot, if they could do the Master Your Macros Challenge. And yes, we could definitely make that happen. We've had a lot of clients over the years that do a ton of travel, and macros, you can make it happen for sure. And I mean, that's the good thing about working with a coach, is that you can find strategies and ideas for helping you, hit your macros. I always say it like that because I'm very loose with hitting your macros. Like, I don't want people to be obsessed with the numbers, because the numbers are important, sure, but at the end of the day, it's really about eating well, having a lifestyle that works for you, and just kind of having some bumpers and boundaries to keep you in line. It's not about hitting exact numbers all the time, because that just can make you crazy. But anyways, if you travel, yes, for sure. I mean, we've worked with a ton of clients. I travel quite a bit, so I mean, I know how to make it work, and I love sharing those ideas. So working with a coach, you'll be able to figure that out as far as planning your day. Oh yes, how much cooking and meal prep is involved? So if you don't like to cook, yes, you can totally do this challenge if you don't like to cook or don't like to meal prep. So every week you get 6 new macro-friendly recipes. So you get a breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack ideas, and they change from week to week. So you'll always have something that you can make. And not to say that you need to make 6 recipes every single week, but we do encourage you at least to make like 1 or 2. And you know, prep it on Sunday. We don't want you in the kitchen for like hours and hours, you know, plating every single thing you're eating. Like you see those people on Instagram that have like the whole kitchen counter just like laid out with like what they're eating for the week. If you want to do that, great. I just don't think it's realistic. Plus, when you get to Friday, your food's gonna taste kind of so, but we do help you figure that out. Like prepping 1 or 2 things on Sunday and then maybe doing like a prep midweek to get you through to the end of the week is a way to go. But that's something you could totally work with your coach. And again, it's all about finding what works for you. I mean, we could tell you what we do and what works for us, but you know, these 4 or 8 weeks, depending on which one you choose, are all about figuring out what works for you and like trying things, you know what I mean? Like trying the Sunday prep and prepping all your food. And if it gets you through to Friday and works great, great. You know, if you prep on Sunday and decide by Wednesday you don't want to eat any of that food, that's not going to work for you. So we just want you to try out new things and just figure out what works best for you. What else do we got there? Oh yeah, if you don't exercise, can you do the challenge? Yes, for sure. I mean, we have lots of clients who just aren't big exercisers or don't exercise. Obviously, if you exercise, you know, we'll figure out how to fuel your workouts properly, how to recover properly. But if you don't work out, we can give you macros for you to follow and still work towards your goals. So definitely possible. I think that was it for my questions. I mean, if you guys have any questions, I mean, definitely reach out, let me know. Quinn's still yelling from the living room about his water. I don't know why he just doesn't come in here and get it. But would love to have you on board for the challenge. I'm super excited about it. It's the first time we've ever done like a group challenge. So, I mean, I would really love for our Facebook group to be super active and us to motivate each other for 4 or 8 weeks. There he is. He's really bad. Come here. Did you want, you can get water right there. Instagram Live, baby. I don't remember what I was saying, but you have the 4 or 8 week option to choose from. Oh, I was gonna talk about that a little bit. So basically, the 4-week option is just a jump start, an intro to macros. So those 4 weeks, you'll work with your coach, you'll figure out what works best for you, and then when you're done with the 4 weeks, we want you to go off with the tools you've learned and just track on your own. Of course, you know, some change can happen in 4 weeks, but I mean, we're not encouraging anybody to, you know, just drop a ton of weight quickly in 4 weeks. We want you to do it safely. Oh, we got water here. And so you'll see some changes in 4 weeks, but of course at 8 weeks, 12 weeks, you know, 16 weeks, is that your muscle? You'll see more and more changes. And then the 8-week plan is definitely for somebody who's like never tracked macros, really just is a total beginner, or somebody who has a longer term goal that you want to, you know, lose 10 pounds, or you want to shape up for your wedding or a friend's wedding, or you're going on a vacation, just a longer term goal. So, oh, don't touch that, buddy. Just because, you know, the longer you track macros, the more results you're going to see. And I don't want to give people unrealistic expectations saying in 4 weeks you're going to be, you know, look totally different, because 4 weeks, yeah, it's a good amount of time to see some changes on the scale or in your body composition, but really you're not going to see those changes until 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks longer. But those 4 weeks can teach you what you need to know to send you on your way. So that's all I got. Hope you like the little guest appearance from Quinn, and this wasn't too all over the place. I have not had my coffee. I poured my coffee, which is right here, but I have not had any. So happy Thursday. If you guys have any questions, reach out. Would love to hear from you. And yeah, we start on January 7th. So sign up sooner than later. I mean, deadline would probably be like the 1st or the 2nd. I mean, we could get you going pretty quickly. But yeah, sign up sooner than later. The link's on Carrots and Cake as well as in my Instagram profile. Whoa. Bye guys. Wait, hold on, buddy.